Hi Internet, I'm Ninjustin, and we're going to be trying video content on Ninja Blues. And this is going to be the first episode of our Let's Play show called Blue Streak. Jarent isn't here, but I'm here. And I'm here because I wanna talk about Mark of the Ninja. This is my favorite game of all time, and I happen to think it has really intricate and really impressive design behind it. And it's also really fun to just sneak around as a ninja and stab dudes in the shadows. It's awesome. So I've wanted to talk about this game for a long time, step by step, in detail, and that's what I'm planning to do in the form of video today. And I actually had to delete my save file in order to play the first level properly in like tutorial form. Because this game doesn't have a wipe save file option and Steam Cloud makes it all tricky. I had to actually like delete game files in the Steam folder. But yeah. So this is the opening cutscene of the game, and it's shown in Clay's like Saturday morning cartoon style animation that's also present in Shank. What I love about this cutscene is that it shows off so many of the things that you do in the game in a really brief format of cutscene. So you see that you can climb on stuff, and it shows that you can freeze the world and throw darts. It shows that light is something you need to avoid and that guards have flashlights. And it shows that the bulk of your tactics in this game is stabbing the guards one by one. It shows that you can throw a fucking... what is it called? Smoke grenade. And that leaves guards defenseless. It does all of that in a really quick way.
Don't you hear the bell?
And it does it in a way that most players won't really recognize as like introducing gameplay abilities, but just as a cool cutscene that really quickly introduces the character. I understand that first impressions are important for a game, and I think they did a good job with that. And now I'm in gameplay, and you'll see that the Saturday morning cartoon like art style is present in the gameplay, as it's a 2D side-scroller. I'm gonna follow that lady. And so this is the first like tutorializing, and I guess it's kind of clunky how it shows you the controller and tells you to press A, but whatever. And we see that that's what happens to a ninja that makes his location clear to guards. That is not fun.
Stand down and get ready to leave at 15.
So, you're currently in the dark, you are visible in light. This is a really cool way of introducing... See, the light and dark mechanic is basically... It's like the shooting in Doom. It is the core by which you navigate this world and you deal with threats. You are clear in the light. When you are in the light, then guards that can threaten you will see you if they're facing towards you and their line of sight is open. When you are in the dark, that is how you can get them. And it introduces the light versus dark as a sort of HUD element, as a visual element, by just having you walk through a hallway that has a few light posts. You see that the whole screen lights up a bit when you walk into the light, and your character's appearance changes on the screen, and the icon in the top left changes. All this you can see really quickly, really elegantly by walking through that hallway.
Wait, where's your sword?
And just as the
Stick
other...
to the darkness until you find one.
Just as the other scene, the other room showed us that we have to jump to navigate, this shows us that we can go down by holding down and pressing A. And it also shows you that you can't get back up sometimes. Can you get back up? Hold on. Okay. You probably can, but it's not important.
Watch out. They're coming this way.
So hiding spots are a thing in this game. I got kind of worried the first time I came across this, and I was like, is this going to be the bulk of the stealth in this game, is just hiding behind an object
Keep moving.
and waiting for guards to pass? Fortunately it isn't.
More Find a
But
place to
hiding
hide.
spots are a mechanic, they just aren't hugely emphasized. And right now we have to avoid the guards because we don't have our sword yet. Right here we see that we can
Hold on.
run, and
Run,
that
and they'll be able
birds
to
that
hear.
are startled will make noise.
Did you see those banners? We could totally sell them to a gallery.
You can use
And the
vents
blood
to
will make 'em look
avoid
even more
guards,
authentic.
and you can use vents to attack guards, but we'll learn about that later. And I like that all of these different lessons about navigating the world, lessons that we need to know for later in the game, are introduced
Get
to
under
us
that ledge.
just
From
by
there, you can pull
navigating
yourself
this
up.
environment when we can't defend ourselves yet. Like, we learn about vents because we need to right now to avoid the guards. And it's really straightforward in the level design. So here's the grappling hook, and we have to use it to get across. You just press the R bumper. And this is another cool thing. So platformers, or really just 2D side-scrollers in general, traditionally you go through the level by going from left to right. That's just how it works. So this is the first time it gives you two directions to go in. This direction is right, so the gamer instinct tells us that going here will go forward. This one is left, and this, although it doesn't tell you it, this leads you to a little collectible. There are collectibles in this game.
A history of the Hisomu clan, as written by its masters.
500 men lie, vanquished before Tetsuji takes off his blindfold.
So, that was a haiku. You collect haikus in this game, and they give you some backstory about the ninja
This
clan.
place is giving me the creeps.
Right here, we still don't have our sword, so we have to use the what's it called? Those thingies. We have to use our grappling hook to avoid the guards.
Good thing you were out cold. Looks like they don't know you're alive. Let's keep it that way.
Here's our sword. Oh yes. This is what being a ninja's
Now
all
you're
about.
ready to kill. The beginning of the kill is like embracing a lover. The end, of course, is not.
I love that line. And I really like Aura, your like
Good
NPC
work.
companion.
But remember,
I know that she
You have to be quick to catch them.
She basically is the like standard and NPC support character, at least at the beginning of the game, and that could have been annoying. But I think the voice acting is really good and the writing is really good. She's not too overbearing or anything. So not only can we kill guards from behind, but you see that we can kill guards from below, which will be very helpful. You can break lights by kicking them. That's not something you necessarily need to know, but it is something I like to do. Okay, and here is where we obtain another fundamental ninja weapon, the darts.
The ink from your tattoo has honed your senses. Focus your thoughts, and you can freeze time in your mind.
Freeze time in your mind. So, right here, time is frozen, and I can lock 3 targets with the darts at once, and then BAM! That is something we will need to do many times. And you also see that you can break lights with the darts instead of kicking them, and that is a much more viable tactic.
If you need more cover, you could always destroy the lights. But shattering one will make a loud noise, so be ready for them to react.
And this is a very important lesson as a ninja. What you have to do, see, breaking a light, see right here, every sound that's made creates a concentric circle. It tells you where the sound was made, and it tells you how far away enemies can hear it. And that is both a threat, if you're not prepared for it, and a useful tactic if you are prepared for it. See, I can use that noise to distract the guard so that I can kill him from behind. But if I make a noise and I'm not prepared for the drawback...
What are you doing?
Oh, she's
gonna
getting
walk
mad
right up
because
and
I'm
say
just
hi?
walking right up there.
Grapple into that tree, and we can swing over them.
I don't want to swing over them, Aura. I want to kill them. This is not something that you're necessarily supposed to do, but I want to do it. Let's throw him that way. Okay. And now we can get this guy. And now, we can get this artifact. So you might have already noticed this game uses a scoring system, and finding random artifacts gives you extra points. Might as well break that light. I mean, we don't need to, but fuck lights. I hate lights. Lights killed my father. Right here, we're supposed to go through that vent, but over here is another artifact. Might as well get extra points. And what I do like about the scoring system is that it's not based on time. You're not encouraged to rush through the level. And right here, we can kill guards from within vents. It's also a useful tactic. And we can ring gongs, because why not? So this is neat. It doesn't even tell you what you're supposed to do here, but I think it gives you enough credit to assume that you've figured out you can break things with darts. Bam! Guards can die from chandeliers. Oh yes. And right here, left instead of right, is another
They
haiku.
snap off a branch to make a weapon. But the tree must bear the wound.
You know, the voice acting for the Ninja Master dude is pretty cheesy, I have to admit.
We need to make him look the other way.
So check this out. Another instance of the game not telling you what to do. Which is fine. Like, not necessarily telling you what to do. See, can I break the light? No, I can't. It's metal. But, there's another target I have. Oh, I can ring gongs. We'll throw him right there. Make
See that door?
noise, birds. Nobody
Don't
can
open
hear
it yet. Just lean against it and try to sense what's on the other side.
Yeah, this is an important thing. So we can look through doors by like leaning against them, not even pressing a button, just leaning. And you see, it takes vision away from the room we're currently in and puts that vision in the next room instead. So it's a risk with a trade-off. But it's basically an equivalent of the keyhole mechanic in the Thief games, except it's much more elegant because it's in
We
2D.
do not fear death. Our lives have been cruel. The clan must always endure.
So I've gotten all 3 scrolls in this level. And each scroll, as well as each challenge, which you can see right here in the map screen, rescue all the ninja, ring Azai's large gongs, and save Azai without being detected. Each of these gives you like an upgrade point. We'll in levels beyond this, we'll find like upgrades. We won't find upgrades. We'll get access to upgrades that we can buy with these points. So at this point, the game basically says, yeah, you can figure it out from here. Like, here's 2 guards, and I can go behind this one and stab him, and then not worry about the vision from the other guy. If I jump toward that other guy, this light would give me away to the other guard. But this way, I can just kill him freely. See, the game is slowly ramping up its challenge
I
and its
scouted out the hand.
its
They're
complexity.
taking Ninja as hostages, and Master Azai is in trouble. We have to hurry.
She says we have to hurry, but you're not actually timed. This is when it tells you to look at the map. And I do like the, sort of hand-drawn look of the map. How it looks like it's on, like, a scroll, like a parchment. But the map, honestly, is not all that useful in this game, except in the more open-ended levels. Oh, shit. Well, I just made a guard come over this way.
Hey!
There's
Oh,
something.
shit.
Run.
Okay, so a guard can spot you, but as long as he doesn't spot you for long enough to set off his alarm, you don't get points deducted for it, and it doesn't count against your score. I'm going to free this ninja. And that's how lockpicking works in this game. You just hold B until you're done. Turn around so I can stab you. There we go. Perfect.
This is the end.
Save ninjas. Ninja buddies.
What's in
Okay, I'm
the
gonna go
vents?
over here. Oh,
Getting to the vent.
maybe I should not have run, because that gave away my position too. Oh, fuck. Well, this is what being detected is like. Okay. Yeah, oh, fuck. Oh, he killed me. Okay. So, that I guess introduces the game's checkpoint system. Because the game is very generous about checkpoints. And you don't lose points by dying, it just puts you back at the score you were at in the last checkpoint. Do I still have all the gongs, or all the... yeah. Okay. I'm good. I just fucked up, it's fine. That happens. Now I'll kill this guy.
Hello? We killed as many as we could, but they overwhelmed us.
So that guard freaks the hell out when he sees the chandeliered corpse of a fellow guard. See, terrorized guards work very differently than regular guards, and it's an awesome mechanic. A, they start shooting all over the place, including at their fellow guards. They can do friendly fire. And B, if you get spotted by them, they don't set off an alarm. They just start shooting like crazy. So terrorizing guards is very useful when you can't necessarily kill them right away, but it's hard to do. I'm gonna ring this gong. Okay, so I've saved the ninjas, and I've rang all the gongs. Now all I have to do... well, I didn't have to do those things, but they're bonuses. Now all I have to do is save Azai. Let's just avoid these guards. We don't have to kill them.
I heard something.
Whoa. I accidentally fell. Okay.
There must be something around here.
So I'm gonna kill this guy. It's a good thing we're in the dark right now, so that guy couldn't see. I'm gonna ring that gong. That way he looks that way, and I can kill him. The game is not always this easy. It gets much harder after the first level, I promise. Oh, well that's super easy. Might as well break the lights. I like to break all the lights I come across in case a guard will enter them later.
You picked the wrong guys to rob, Sensei.
Grrr.
It's time for the old man to retire, boys.
So for some reason, one of the main bad guys in this game is Australian. I don't know why. And I'll terrorize that guy, because why not? Okay, he's gonna walk around a little bit, because that's what terrorized guards do. Now I can jump down and stab him. Perfect. Hi, Azai. And I'll see you later. I'm just gonna go this way. Alright, fine, I'll save him. And I saved him without being detected. Except for that one time, but then I died because it was okay.
For centuries we have stayed hidden. We shunned the modern world and its jackals. But today, our enemies have found us. We must strike back. We will fight for our survival and our honor. I foresaw this day would come. And so, I called upon a champion to fight for us. He has accepted the first mark. He will defend the clan at a terrible cost.
And this is the scoring system. So you get a reward for not killing any enemies, but like you get points for killing enemies anyway. So I think that's more of just balancing the different play styles and their scoring. I prefer to kill enemies. I have some friends that always go non-lethal in stealth games. I don't really understand that mentality, but whatever. But getting a high enough score gives you all the bonus points you want, and then doing all the seals, all the scrolls. Yeah, I guess I pretty much aced this level. If I end up doing... I don't know if I'll do more levels, and if I'll keep doing this. If I do, then I guess I'll see you next time. And if not, then I guess I'll see you on the blog. Until then, I'm Ninjustin, and you've just been ninja'd.